waiting for my words seem but never buried underground. But I'll keep coming.
And we're back in it. Let's go and reunite these sisters. Just not too hard. Don't want to conjoin them again. Find it kind of funny how she's all shining. She did have just like a thingy on her hip. Yeah, mama. On her hip, I was talking about the like star thingy. Did we see that before? We might have seen that before. I can't remember. Do we really need to do this whole song and dance? Oh fuck, I'm all bloody. We ran into some issues. Is that supposed to be?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I love you so much. I love you so much. It's good to hear your voice again.
Okay, they were almost acting like she was fucking dead.
I shouldn't have kept you in the dark. Tried to save her. I couldn't. You don't have to say it anymore. Look, man. You need to fix his Cupid. I couldn't save our child, but you can save our world. Only you.
No pressure though.
I love you. You hear me? Forever. And always.
Oh fuck, I wish I could remember what that thingy was that she's holding.
Now, make the world whole.
Fuck my memory.
Just like you make me.
Fuck, this isn't happening because I let her get shot a bunch, right? Like, is she dying right here? Is it because she was separated from the baby? Somehow? Oh. Wait, is that 67? Okay, I'm kind of worried. Because we ended up in that really bad situation. Is that... Oh, okay, that's a big boost. I haven't, like, fucked the story, have I?
All that she went through. I had no idea.
Yeah, I figured it was the same actress talking to herself.
Thought she'd severed our bond on purpose. That she stole our child and ran.
Huh.
I fixed your Cupid like she asked. Limiter should be functioning properly now. There is one thing. Before I sat down to work, I took a long, hard look at the code. I'm pretty sure someone's tweaked it. Either that or my memory's going to pieces.
Someone rewrote your code?
Rewrote might be overstating it.
Sorry, I'm not talking, I'm
Let's say
just
it
listening
wasn't
here.
the latest version I released. And yet, because of it, I was finally reunited with Malingan.
Malingan. It's a really weird to
Could
say
we
that.
found our culprit already.
Because, like, that is an O. The A with the ring over it.
With our child still inside her. Her Ka passed over to the other side.
Oh.
But her Ha remained, bound to our dead daughter. She knew all of this, of course. That's why she kept one cuff loose. Didn't want anyone seeing her vitals.
So she's been dead this whole time.
Shame she couldn't use her favorite invention. She did all that to keep me and our daughter safe.
How's... Okay, yeah. Is Lochner gonna be in the shop? Yeah. Just right over there. Oh. Mulligan started floating up. What the fuck do I call her? Mama started floating up. Oh, there's quite a lot of regions here. Oh well, we're casting that net. Unknown city. Ooh, reading. Very nice. Stabilizer. I don't know what that is. We're connected.
Sis? I can hear you.
Okay.
We're whole again. We're one. Like before in the womb, remember? Malingan. Akna.
Does she have heterochromia? Did she have that before? She definitely has heterochromia. I think one eye changed.
Thanks to you, Edge-Knot City is finally within reach.
Yeah?
And you, Lochner, your work will help ensure that the Chiron network remains online. Together, we might just make it all the way west.
Yeah.
Now then, Sam, there's something else you ought to know.
Mm-hmm.
We've been studying the data from when you claim you encountered those soldiers.
Oh, let's go.
We had audio, which doesn't paint a complete picture on its own, but the languages, the names, and terms we picked out, the munitions we could identify, everything seems to indicate that you were on a battlefield over 100 years ago.
Yeah, that checks out.
World War I, to be precise.
Yeah, yeah.
It wasn't a dream, wasn't a hallucination. Maybe you were spirited away to another dimension or something.
Right.
Given the time discrepancies, maybe you were sent to a beach.
Oh, is it Mads's beach?
That said, I've never heard of a beach turned into a battlefield.
That would check
Beaches
out.
are shaped by the will of the people who inhabit them. Perhaps Hartman can offer a more rational explanation.
You
Beaches
think?
are his specialty. Unfortunately, he's still outside the chiral network.
Okay.
Anyway, get some rest. No use dwelling on questions we can't answer yet. Your work is greatly appreciated.
Okay, so they're forcing me into the room, which makes me think something's gonna happen. But I'm all for that. Please have something interesting happen. Okay, framing. Different camera shot than usual. Got my blood back. Got blood all over me.
Good morning, Sam.
Okay, nothing out of the ordinary. I wanna take a shower. Where did the shower option go? Yeah? Why am I not allowed to? There we go. Yeah. Skipping through that, sorry. I don't think there's much point in looking at that. I want to do some reading. I want to know. Have you ever seen the rain? No, that is not what I'm thinking of. The Machine, that's a good title. Maybe put that on. Let's see, mail first. Hope terrorists haven't got you yet. Yeah, thanks. Stoked to have you drop by. You know what makes me sick? The more shit Higgs pulls, the more his brand of madness seems to spread. Mules at first, but these days average porters getting caught in this orbit. Don't need to tell you about Fragile Express and all that. Are you still one of the ones thinking... whatever. A united nations of assholes trying to take humanity by the hand and drag it kicking and screaming over the cliff. Drag it kicking and screaming into the 21st century. I'm sure we've heard this like a zillion times, but you're our only hope, Sam. Yeah. Iron Hill, Mama, the fallen angel. Oh. Mountain Knot City is now part of the UCA. Okay, you're the Mountain Knot guy. Lockney explained about how it was all a big misunderstanding. What a relief. Tar's all gone too, thanks to that bomb. This is gonna sound weird, but you know the Ododeck on Mama's left shoulder. Didn't used to think much of it, but someone told me it was a symbol of her atonement. She did betray Lockney after all, even if terrorism might have been to blame. Couldn't help but think of herself as a fallen angel after that, forever barred from joining Lockney in heaven. It did. I was talking about how I thought it looked different. Now that he talks like that, it did look a bit like a wing. Like a Beelzebub. That one-winged fella who followed Beelzebub down to Egypt once upon a time to cause trouble for Moses. Oh damn, he's making those deep pulls. Guess Mama was feeling poetic when she redesigned her Ododeck and used it to comfort her dead child. Strange maybe, though I suppose she was already dead herself. Did we see her car? When we saw someone receive the baby, was that the car of... Is it like Gestalts and Replicants? Okay, so, cause like, I figured the body didn't have a consciousness. Oh well. Guess Mama was feeling poetic. Strange maybe, though I suppose she was already there herself. Looks like all that's in the past now. The misunderstanding's been resolved, and the sisters are whole again thanks to you, Sam. Mama finally worked up the courage to cut the cord and send her baby to the other side, where it belongs. It was the right thing to do for the kid. So the two are one, and the fallen angel got a second chance. Just as well, cause no one's ever really beyond redemption, I'd like to think. Thanks for summing it up. The porter had not one... you're not gonna believe this, Sam, but the porter I had hired, smart as Choom, found 2 ships. But by the time I nailed down the location of the second, it had been snatched by terrorists. I should have figured it out sooner. Thought I'd mastered your system, you know. Took my eye off the ball for a second. Fuck. Probably brought the chip back to base already too. I gotta get it back, Sam. These ships are my only chance. Okay, so back over there. Let me get the tips. out of the way real quick. Another one. There we go, stabilizer. Okay. The terrorist view of bridges. That should be interesting. First expedition set off without any problems. Both the advance party and the rear guard are en route to the west as we speak. They haven't reported any trouble with terrorists and the like yet, but the further out they get, the greater the danger. There's a hell of a lot of separatists out there who want nothing to do with the UCA, some more extreme than others perhaps, but there's no denying where they stand. Seems like just yesterday it was only ideological differences, strongly held opinions at worst. But then Chiralium started messing with people's heads, turning extremists into demons, mules into Gestalt. Have we read about that? And debate into violence. Yeah, we have, right? But I forget what it is. And now we're headed west into their territory. Invaders coming for their freedom. They're waiting for us, minds made up and guns in hand. Amelie and the others aren't looking for a fight. She's going to try to talk sense to people, convince them to join us. If all the cities sign on, our nation could rise again. No one wants to take anything from these people, only give them back what was lost. If only they could understand that. Well, if someone is enjoying living completely free, and you come to like unite people, then they won't be free and you are kind of taking something from them. Is it something they should have from the beginning? That's a debate you can have, but to pretend that you're not actually taking anything from these people, I don't know if I agree with that. Anyways, we should have BTs and voidouts. The following conclusions are largely derived from a handful of eyewitness accounts. While I would advise anyone to take them with a grain of salt, I still believe they are worth sharing. BTs pursue their prey through a multi-step process. In the first, they begin searching for a target. The handprints left is evidence of this behavior. Upon detection, one or more BTs will attempt to seize their target and drag it towards a much larger entity. To clarify, however, a void-out does not occur at the point of contact between the giant and the human, but only once the human has been subsumed into the giant's body. We think this may be because this is the only place where antimatter is present within the entity. It goes without saying that BTs are entirely different from any creature that is of this world, and we have much to learn about them still. One thing is for certain, however, we must come to understand them, else we may never overcome the existential threat that they pose. Yeah, understanding. Okay, Lochner and Mulligan. You know what we used to dream about? Seeing what's beyond those clouds up there. We spent our whole lives beneath a Chiralium sky. It's all we've ever known, but we also know that the world used to be so much bigger. Our parents told us they were researchers who worked for NASA. Though these days most people wouldn't know what that was. It went up in smoke around the same time America did, and all our parents' work went with it. So people won't know in this time frame what NASA even is. Damn. Let's see. But we still have our dreams. The one thing our parents gave us that can never be taken away. Mulligan and I were named after a pair of craters left by meteors which struck the Earth 450 million years ago. Those craters are proof that this planet is part of something bigger, that we exist within a vast interconnected universe. Our names serve as a reminder of this fundamental truth, symbols of our parents' hope that our isolation is only temporary. That's why we joined Bridges too, to bring the people of this country together and to one day reunite this planet with the greater universe that surrounds it. So, now I've been looking down on my little info bar and I've been noticing the BB. Oh, it's fucking gone.
Lou?
Lou?
Ooh, looking for this? Surprise. Fragile warped me here. I finally got to visit the beach. Well, her beach. Don't worry. I didn't come all this way for the sightseeing. Your beloved BB has a serious issue.
Is that so? Ooh, okay. Let's go.
You may recall me explaining that these incubators connect BBs via the chiral network to their still mothers back at HQ.
Yeah.
These babies are quite literally bridges between this world and the other side. Their place is not here with us, nor with the BTs over there. They belong precisely in between, with no greater affinity
Don't shake the baby.
for one world or the other. But BB-28 here has been leaning further and further towards the world of the living. Towards you, Sam.
It's because we're partners.
Partners. Sam, a BB's a tool, not a human being.
That's really hard.
Bridge, yes. Baby, no.
So tell me what the problem is.
This tool, this weapon, is transforming into a living being. It's gaining weight. Its brain activity is increasing. It's accumulating memories. BB-28 is becoming self-aware, becoming an actual child.
Yeah, okay.
Sound like a problem
Turn
to
it.
me.
It's hardware, Sam. Manufactured for a purpose. A purpose that cannot fulfill outside the pod. There is a 70% risk of catastrophic failure simply in removing it. Which hardly matters because at this point, it'll cease functioning within a couple of days.
Couple of days.
Cease functioning.
That's right. Not even the pod will be enough. It'll be bricked.
What do we do?
We reset it. You'll have to leave it with me, of course. I'll cut the cord that links the two of you and then perform an operation that reconnects it to the other side. Think of it as a little tug to correct its alignment. To put it back where it belongs, right between
Okay.
the world of the living and the dead.
Like, I think I see what you mean.
Like I said, you'll have to be without it for a while.
Guess
This'll work.
am I gonna have to play the game without BB?
One catch, though. The surgery may erase its memories.
Surgery.
You'll forget me?
Relax. The BB will still function as intended. You just have to trust me. Come on. I'm telling you, it's like a game. Just select retry and start again.
Fucking.
And this is why I hate these things.
Okay, wow.
Sam. I was already filthy from my trip through the beach. But now your BB has added insult to injury.
Wow, he's all red around the wrist. Lou, huh? Yeah, I'm not planning on watching you. Are you gonna just shower with your suit on? Does it... should I? Fuck it, whatever. Wait, fuck. Could I have turned the camera? Could I have turned and chosen BB? Lou? Okay, I don't know if I'm quite into you that way.
No one can spy on us in here. It's just you and me. No
Who would be
audio
spying?
records what we say. No
Oh.
video for lip reading analysis.
Okay, we talking big secrets?
Die Hardman cannot know of this. misunderstood.
Ooh.
I've been doing some digging into the first BB experiments. Officially, they were suspended by the government following a void out which claimed the life of the then acting
Yeah,
president.
we read about that.
Documents were shredded. BB technology banned, yes?
Yeah?
But obviously, the experiments continued in secret, on the direct orders of President Strand.
Bridget?
The BBs
Excessive
were
weight.
essential to solving the mystery of the Death Stranding. Oh, she had big plans for them. They weren't designed just to be BT detectors. She wanted to incorporate them into the chiral network to facilitate travel to the beach.
Using BBs?
But none
Okay.
of her plans ever came to fruition. And now BB Tech has fallen into terrorist hands.
Yeah, because Higgs has one, right?
What's Die Hardman's part in this?
I'm afraid to find out. I don't know how long he was working for Strand. I don't even know his real name or his face. I thought
No.
you might, since you two go further back.
He was already wearing the mask when I met him. Something about burning his face.
Right. Sorry. Any data we have from back then is classified at the highest level.
Fucking personal
As far as
space,
I know,
man.
The director is the only one.
What did I just say? God damn it.
But the chiral network presents a new opportunity. By compiling fragmented data in the public domain from all across the country, I might be able to piece together a little more of the puzzle.
Jesus.
Be careful, Sam. They're watching. Well, Sam, you're a good sport. I'll give you that. Still, it's a fun way to get out of doing the laundry.
Just fix BB, alright?
Oh no, you'll be doing the fixing.
Yeah?
I'd never manage without your help. Check the delivery terminal upstairs for the details. When you're ready, of course.
Of course. I should probably not have turned on the music beforehand. Oh well. We're gonna end it there. And we're gonna be right back in the next episode, right where we leave here. Because I sure wanna know what we're gonna do about Lou. I don't remember hearing Sam calling the BB by name before. Lou. Huh. I'm sure that name's gonna have some sort of meaning behind it. Oh well, I'm looking forward to next time. I hope you are as well.
Waiting for my